morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I have the star of the brand new wrestling movie, No Guts, No Glory, Yonel Perez.
What's up, guys?
Today we're going to be just asking him a few questions here in the Miami daylight and see how he made the movie. So my first question to you is, how do you think that your movie used codes and conventions?
In the movie No Guts, No Glory, we established the love interest through a picture that we show in the main character, me, Giovanni, and his girlfriend together. They're hugged up. And that shows how he has some sort of, loved one or relationship going on in his life. If we were to have the full movie, we would have obviously shown how that would have pushed Giovanni to be a better wrestler and eventually take the national championship at the end of the movie. We got this inspiration not from ourselves, but we got it from other sports drama movies, like, for example, Rocky. Rocky has the love interest with his girlfriend when he's fighting, and we have another movie, for example, Softball, which is he was pushed by the loss of his wife to be a boxer, a better boxer. Something else that I definitely feel like it follows the standard codes and conventions of a sports drama movie would be how there's the standard rival and the protagonist being the good wrestler. And we have Byron being the antagonist of the movie as a very cocky, arrogant dude, which is already easy to dislike someone like that. And you have Giovanni as a very serious, hardworking, dedicated wrestler. In a lot of sports dramas, you have that type of rivalry and pushing. For example, in Rocky, you have Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed. All right, so some normal sports dramas would have a lot of love interests, and a movie, for example, like Southpaw, he had his girlfriend killed in the beginning of the movie, and our movie tried to show that in the beginning we would have a love interest by showing pictures of him and his girlfriend together. Later on in the film, we would obviously explore more into their relationship and them developing as characters. I think another thing that we explored in the convention part would be the fact that we had a big fight coming up in the intro of the movie, which is usually put into a lot of movies, for example, like Rocky. I liked the part that we coded my character as a very hardworking, serious wrestler. It's very normal, like in a lot of sports drama movies. It's also, I think it's very common for the opponent of the main character to be cocky in the movies. That's another way I think we follow codes and conventions.
Well, so now you explain like how you used all these codes and conventions. How do you think that you challenged like what other sports dramas like they use?
Right. I think one of the ways that we challenged the codes and conventions would be the fact that we started the movie not with Giovanni, we started the movie with Byron, and this is not normal at all. You see in a lot of movies that they start the movie with either the protagonist training or in his house in his daily routine, but very rarely you'll see the antagonist starting the movie and giving information about the antagonist before you give information about the protagonist. The reason I liked it though is because it kind of it leaves the audience unaware of necessarily what's happening, and then they're kind of just getting everything at one moment when you see the room and Giovanni's in it and he's recuperating and you're like, oh, this is the guy we gotta be going for, instead of the dude that's cocky and arrogant.
Okay, like that's pretty cool, yeah. Like when I watched it, like I definitely felt like that. And what do you think that this movie does to represent social groups or social issues?
Okay, well, I want to start with this. Giovanni, first of all, is a very Hispanic name. So off the get-go, I wanted to show the audience that we're trying to push the Hispanic culture, and not only that, Hispanic wrestling. Giovanni, we didn't say it at the beginning, but later on in the movie, you would find out that he's Cuban. So you also see Giovanni's baseball jersey when he was a little kid in the back of his room. Baseball being the national sport of Cuba. That would give more information on Hispanic heritage and Cuban heritage. Wrestling is a very, very big sport in Cuba because it's kind of looked at as a way to get out of the country and escape the communist government that they have and to look for a better life. We also tried to push Hispanic culture through a song called Chambea by Bad Bunny. This song has a very intense downbeat, and I wanted to show how this intense downbeat will show how intense the workout's going to be also with Giovanni. This guy is a Puerto Rican singer, just comes from the Hispanic culture too, and he pushes for people to just be themselves a lot of the time. One of the issues that I feel like we definitely did talk about in our film, which not a lot of people might have realized until the film would have progressed further, was the weight cutting issue. Something that's a big issue in high school wrestling is weight cutting. This is causing a lot of kids to get sick. Some kids have even died because they pushed themselves too far. Now, some people may not know exactly what weight cutting is. Weight cutting is when someone's getting prepared for a tournament, and for example, let's say they have to fight in the 180-pound weight class. But the day before the tournament, they were weighing 190 pounds. They need to get to 180 pounds for the day of the tournament. There's only one way to do that, and that's dehydrating your body. As a child, that is not good because you could possibly stun your growth, but your body's not done developing. Your body's not ready to get hit with that. So we wanted to release this film to kind of push so that wrestling culture and the wrestling community could some way try to stop this. Now
All right, well, those are all my questions. Thank you today for letting us know more about this.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for letting us know more about this up-and-coming movie. Go and watch No Guts, No Glory coming out on Peacock. Peace out, guys.